So we currently have ourselves 3 events going on right now in Pokemon TCG Pocket. The first one is a Wonder Pick event that, there it is, that you can see here. You get a free pick of either some Wonder Pick hourglasses, some event points that you can use for exchanging for like sleeves and stuff, and then a Chansey or Meowth, and then there's also a Chansey and Meowth promo that you can get from a a special Wonder Pick that does require your things. So I guess we can do this really quickly. I am abysmal at Wonder Pick. I was told that there's there was originally a glitch where if you spam the skip button that's down here at the bottom at the start, and then go to where the card was originally at first, so the Chansey was here first, you would then end up getting said card. It worked like maybe once for me, but it was coincidental because everything had shuffled around, and it just happened to go back to the same spot. But the other events are battle events. So there's a PvE and a PvP event that I wanted to take a look at today. The first one here is the LaprasEX drop event. I've actually already completed because I got insanely lucky. But this allows you to get promo packs, which allows you to get some promo cards. Some of them are cards we already had, like these Butterfree and this Clefairy and this Pikachu that just have different art. But this Mankey and this LaprasEX are brand new, so you get your hand on that. And basically how this event works is you just fight a LaprasEX and a Starmie EX deck. I got insanely lucky when this event started the same first day, because I managed to pull myself my first copy of the Pikachu EX, which is one of the top decks that's running around. I guess if you want to talk competitively for this game, this is one of the top decks, right? And I managed to pull it, which is great because it really helped me instantly clear the event. And then I also managed to get a second one shortly after that. So we're going to just go through this event real quick. I already have all the events. I got super lucky in that not only the day of the event I got the Pikachu EX, so I was able to build a deck around it. I ended up getting a lot of the other cards later on. I didn't have the Voltorb and all that stuff with me, so I was running Blitzel and Heliolisk, which I think are still really good in the deck. I just like Voltorb because he has free retreat cross, or I should say not Voltorb, but Electrode has a free retreat cross, so. But we're gonna go ahead and throw this down. I got really lucky that the same day of the event I got the Pikachu EX, and then I managed to, for the entirety of the event, clear it on the same day and get 2 of each of the promos right away. Because there's some people that have not even gotten the LaprasEX and stuff like that. I got that instantly. So I was insanely lucky when it came to this event. But we're playing Pikachu EX here, who is pretty interesting. What he can do essentially is for every for every electric Pokemon that you have on your bench, this guy here can, maybe we'll play this down. This guy here can get an additional 30 for his attack. It costs 2 energy, so it takes a little bit to set up, but not too long. And that, for this event, ends up being 90 if you have a full back row. And then that ends up swinging for 90, and then it gets the type advantage, so it can swing in for a total of 110 in this event, which basically clears almost everything. You saw the infamous Misty just now, which has been making the rounds online constantly with just memes and people talking about it, because one, the CPU here uses it and it's insane, but also people have been using it online and getting insane results where they get 200 and something heads or something insane, because she just says you flip until you get tails, and for every heads you attach a water energy to a Pokemon, so it just keeps going until you hit it, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and clear this Staryu, who's a pain in the ass, that it evolves into Starmie EX, who instantly, for 2 energy, does 90 damage, which clears a lot of Pokemon, including the Heliolisk and the Blitzel that you can use for this event. Those are the budget options, so it really sucks that it just instantly destroys them, right? And you have no way to do anything about that. Let's go ahead and try and build up, I guess, this, because I'm bound to draw into what I need. which is the Electro to evolve it. But let's go ahead and take out this here. All they have left on the bench is the Staryu. If they bring that in and give it the water energy for the turn, they can at most do 20 damage, so I should be just fine here. As I was talking about getting lucky, there we go. I've gotten lucky that they didn't manage to play the Lapras or do anything like that throughout this game. There he is. Because that's kind of the big thing with this event, is that the computer will just go into this Lapras, use the Misty to get it the 3 energy that it needs. Then it can do 80 damage, which clears most Pokemon for the most part. But then it also heals itself for 20, and it has a base 40 HP. So it's a rather strong Pokemon to have to go up against if you don't, for example, have electric types. Especially ones that are strong, because most of the like non-EX or non-3-stage evolution electric types or anything like that only have like 80 to 90 HP, so they get cleared really easily by even just the like Golduck and stuff like that, right? But that is the event, right? You just fight up against Lapras EXE. I got really lucky there, and then you get some promo packs. You also get some just normal shop tickets, and you also get yourself a promo pack, which goes to your thingamajiggy here, gifts, and you can just open that for a chance to get a promo. Let's see what we get here. So the promos are the Clefairy, Pikachu, the Mankey, which has a new effect here that says if you attack, he does 30 for 1 energy, and if you do attack, he pings himself for 10 damage, which then works really well with his evolution. Which, speaking of, we're going to go ahead and jump onto the next event here and go into the event match here. So this is a PvP event where you just fight against people as much as you can. I've been told that the max wins you can get for this is 45, which is insane. But I've been making it through with basically the deck that I showed off last time, right? The Ninetales Ponyta deck. Really, the only difference I did at the suggestion of a friend is take out the Magmar, and I managed to add in a Giovanni, second copy that I just managed to pull, and it's been working really well. I managed to get up to like 21 or 20 wins so far. But what we're going to be using today is actually this, which is probably going to ruin whatever win streak I had, which is this clunky little Mankey deck, right? So this has been somewhat of a budget option that you've been seeing running around, because Pikachu EX is really popular, but it's weak to fighting type Pokemon. So there's this really nice sort of rock, paper, scissors, or like triangle in the format to an extent right now, where Mankey can beat Pikachu EXE, and Pikachu EXE can kind of beat Mewtwo, and then Mewtwo instantly kills Mankey. But also Pikachu EXE kills, more specifically kills Lapras, right? But it's just interesting how things work out. But the main thing here is that we have this Primate that deals 100 damage, because if he has any damage, he can do 60 plus damage, which is 100 total, which is a lot, right? That clears things a lot. Here's the event Chansey that I'm just using as just a ways to soak up damage, because if we take a look at my card pool here, when it comes to fighting Pokemon, I really don't have the best options. I could actually, I guess I could try the Diglett Bug Trio, which I guess is something, right? Maybe we can try that instead. I just put the Chansey there just in case I needed to like pivot and have something to take hits. So we'll throw that in there. Maybe I'll take out this red card, and yeah, we'll take out the Amber. I've been playing the old Amber. I haven't actually been able to use it, but I've been playing the old Amber because apparently you can use that as a free switch in, because it counts as a Pokemon that you can play, and you put it on your bench or as your active, but you can just kill it off, right? And it doesn't award your Pokemon any points if you do it, so you can use that to get a free switch in. But we should be okay. We don't really have a lot of high energy or high retreat cost Pokemon here, so I don't really have any other choice. I have to go and throw out this Diglett here, and let's see if we instantly die. Yep, there's the Mewtwo. Great. So we're boned here. We should be relatively okay here. We'll see how this plays out. See if we can get... Alright, so we got the Mankey here, which is decent. So we can go ahead and put that there. Yeah, let's go ahead and draw 2 cards. Alright, so we do get the Dug Trio, and this does Prevents all damage and effects done to this Pokemon. Alright, so I can try and cheese it. Mewtwo EX is extremely strong. It's one of the strongest decks right now because you pair it off with the Gardevoir, who allows it to give an energy to one of your Pokemon. But Mewtwo, yeah, he has 150, so he's kind of hard to kill. And he does 150 damage for 4 energy, which is basically killing just about everything, right, in one hit. But they can attach 2 energy to it every single turn. So 1 normally, and then 1 from this Ralts that would eventually evolve into a Gardevoir. And its ability allows you to just give something energy. So what I'm going to try and do here is choose it with this Diglett. Or I can go into the... Well, I can't go into the Mankey because I basically die in a single turn. If we're being honest here. My best option might be to just evolve it. Here, let's go do this. And, well, yeah, let's just do this. Hit it with the 40 with the dig. And we're gonna unfortunately not get the heads. So we're gonna get hit with possibly 50 to 60 damage if they play a Giovanni here next turn, which kind of sucks. Not gonna lie, kind of sucks ass. But we'll see. So they're gonna Professor's Research here to draw 2. Let's see if they play the Cura. Yeah, there's the Cura, and now they have the 2 energy, so they can use the Psychic Spear. I was considering going into the Primate. But if I had the Mankey from the start, I could have done something. Because I could have evolved. If I had gone second and I had the Mankey, I could have pinged it for 30 and then evolved and done 100 to it. So I would have been able to kill it off next turn. Right now, that's not looking like an option. So best I can do is try and build up this fella here. There's no point in portioning up here. It's not going to do enough. So my best bet here is to go into the Dig and hope to get the heads to stop it from doing any damage, which is not gonna happen here. Yeah, I don't know. And then we'll probably see the Gardevoir come down here, which you can see her effect here is that she can take an extra energy and give it to your active Pokemon, right? Which means that this Mewtwo is going to be able to use their Psy Drive for 150. Not that it really matters. They might end up Sabrina-ing here, possibly to try and get my Primate, but I think the play is to just attach and attack, right? I don't really have a lot of options. Yeah, I guess I could have tried. Yeah, I don't know what I could have done because I went first. So I could have tried to... I don't know if I had the X speed. Yeah, I think I drew the X speed afterward, but I could have maybe switched into the Mankey. Then past turn, it would have put 1 energy. I would have put 1 energy attacked, and then he would have died. Because he would have taken 70 damage, right? So I had no way to protect Mankey. So I had no way to set it up. My real best play was just for this to hit the heads, so that I can get an extra turn here. But they're actually going to save it, the energy, which makes sense here. I guess I can go into this Mankey, try and... I would say deal damage, but yeah, that's not really going to be happening here because they can just instantly kill me right away. So my best bet, I guess, is to Reckless Charge here. It's going to instantly kill me off. Maybe they'll Sabrina, kill off my Primate. I top deck another Primate, evolve on top of that, clear the Mewtwo, and then they have nothing else set up, right? So, but yeah, that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. And that's basically it here. Had they not healed twice, I could have been very close to killing them. Not actually killing them, but very close to it. Yeah, the only thing I could do to stay in the game here is use this Giovanni and do 40 to this Mewtwo here, but they can just very easily get the 2 energy that they need. 1 energy, actually. They just get an energy for turn, swap it out with the EXE, and just go for their Psy Drive. And I'm dead a Rooney. Absolutely dead, right? So there's not really much that we can do here. So we'll go to the next battle. So let's try this again with good old little Primeape over here, and it's looking like it's just gonna be Diglett again, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and do that. I guess, hopefully it's not. Alright, at least it's something that we actually have the type advantage against. So this is more than likely going to be a Pikachu EXE deck, right? But we'll see. Let's go ahead and draw into some more trainers. Great. Let's see if we can Pokeball into our Mankey. Nope, it is going to be Diglett. Alright, I see you, game. I see you. At the very least, Diglett, or sorry, Dugtrio only needs 1 energy, which is good. But yeah, gonna draw 2 here. I think mainly what's the deck is being played with is 2 copies, or it's the Primeape, the Mankey, and then you play Marowak as well as the Marowak, you know, EX and the Cubone. But I don't have either of those things, so I can't really do any of that. And my opponent here has basically opened up full combo, which is really unfortunate that I don't have, there we go, this Mankey setup. I have all of these goddamn trainers, but none of them are the the X speed. So I have to pay an energy if I want to swap this out, which really freaking sucks. Really freaking sucks. Alright, so I might be able to kill this thing off here with just 1 hit, which is basically the way that you can win against these EX decks, specifically the Pikachu one, because they need so many Pokemon on their bench to be able to do any damage. And as soon as they lose one, it's a bit rough. So if you can just keep swapping out and sniping their bench, you might be able to get through it. So right now, they can only do 60 damage to me. Granted, they can very easily get a basic in their hand and just throw it down and take down Dugtrio. But we'll see if that's the case here. They're going to Sabrina here instead. 60, yeah, so unfortunately I have to sack off this Diglett. Because I can only do the 60. I can try and do the same to them, Sabrina, to try and get the Healisk, but I'm assuming it's just going to be the other Pikachu EX, which isn't that bad, to be honest. Or I can try and draw some cards here. Yeah, I'll try and draw some cards, just because they do have the option to switch into something else. I do have the red card here, which is very useful at this point in time. And now let's go ahead and see if we can finally, 3rd time I think is the charm, or this is the 4th time hit heads. There we go. Good lord. Finally hit the heads, so now our Dugtrio is safe. Of course, they can, I guess, Sabrina again, and that'll really freaking suck. But we can take down this, never mind. Not yet. I was gonna say, we can take down this Pikachu here, but nope, not yet. Yep, there we go. They're gonna Sabrina into something else, which has been unfortunate because now we lost our Mankey. So as soon as they take out the Dugtrio, we're screwed, which all they have to do in order to do that is just hit into any other basic. And our Dugtrio is donezo. Which is not great. Not gonna lie. And of course we get the Primeape, so now all our chances, our hopes and dreams rely on this this Dugtrio here. I could try and Giovanni. It'll do 70 instead of 60. It still won't kill it. I can Sabrina, they can just bring in the other Pikachu EX, and we're in the same situation. So I think my best bet is just to hold on to these trainers. Hope that, I mean, I guess I can give him the energy in case I need a free switch, even though I have the X speed here. But hope that I can hit the heads here, be protected. Never mind. Into this next turn, because now all they have to do is draw into literally any basic Pokemon, slap it down, and it's over. Or they can draw into it with the Professor's Research. If they whiffed it, then we have one more chance here. Okay, they actually got an evolution. They're probably going to try and switch out here to the healthier Pikachu EX, which is going to do the same amount of damage. It just makes it harder for me to be able to take this thing out. So my plan is still, my only strategy here is to hit heads, And oh my god, is to hit heads and be protected. I can Sabrina, right, and put them in a situation where they have to switch out again, I guess, because the extra damage is not really going to do anything, even against the Heliolip, or whatever it's called, right? All I can do here is Sabrina. I can potion for 30, but that's not going to be enough to do anything unless I get yet another potion. But I guess it's my only option here, so I might as well potion. There's no point in red carding because I might hit them into an actual Pokemon that they can use. So we're going to go ahead and try and get the heads here. Okay, now we're safe for another turn. Because no matter what they bring in, I will take no damage. But now they are able to kill me because they got the Pokeball, which they can now use to play any basic Pokemon here. They got the Blitzel, which I'm assuming they had the evolution for in their hand this entire time, so they can just go ahead and evolve that. They're going to swap out to the Pikachu EX here, and they're going to be able to try and do some damage here, but I am protected. If I can draw into the Mankey at least, alright. I mean, not that it makes a huge difference, to be honest, right? Getting the Mankey just means that I have something, but I actually can't play the Mankey. No, they Sabrina twice already, right? Yes, okay, so I can play the Mankey safely now, because they've already used up 2 of their Sabrinas. You can only have 2 max, so I don't have to worry about them trying to, you know, Sabrina me here. I can Sabrina them again, force yet another switch to fuck around with them, and weaken their bench. I don't know what they'll give me. They might give me the Blitzel because it has the highest HP. No, they'll actually sack off this Heliolisk here. Which gives me 1 more point, so I just need the heads again. Yes! Okay, we're still in this. So now that gives me barely an advantage here. Because what this does is it puts them in a situation where they yet again need to draw into another basic. Otherwise, they're only doing 60 damage, which is enough to kill me. But I could perhaps... Oh, that's not good. I was going to say I could... Oh, actually, no, this is good. They fucked themselves. If they go for... Sebzarka can ping 30 to any Pokemon, so they're going ahead and ping the Mankey, which now means I can go into the Primate here. And now that he has damage, he does 100 damage. So I can actually go ahead and heal this. But then now, since I only need 2 points, I can EX speed here, which I've been holding on into my hands this entire time, to retreat, go into the Mankey or the Primate that has enough energy. And I can do this just to BM a little bit, make sure this thing dies, and go ahead and swing in with the fight back, take the Zebsucker out for 130. Whoo, and win. Oh, man. Thank you, Doug Trio, for the clutch there. Oh, my lord. That was extremely close. But thanks to those well-timed heads and Sabrinas as well, they got greedy with the Blitzel there. I don't know why they went in for that. They might have maybe not known how the Primate works or assumed I didn't have it in hand, but there was a good chance I had it in hand, so they're just better off just switching out. Right, but they decided to go and I want to say overextend and cost themselves the game. But yeah, so those are the 3 events that are going on right now in Pokemon Pocket. There is, I think, going to be so there's rumors of like another set coming out, and then there is, I think, extensions to these events where they just add on extras. So they did it for the Wonder Pick event, where they added in extra rewards and stuff like that. So we'll see. The game is relatively new and it's still really fun. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other, and have yourselves a damn good one.